guys, my name is Daisha, also known as Daisha Lynn, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have just a quick lock Q&A for you guys. I think it's about 10 to 12 questions that I just came up with, wrote down, and thought that would be interesting for you guys to know about my hair. So let's get into it. So the first question that I have is, when did you start your locks? I should have written this down. I think I started my locks June 28th of this year. So June 28th, 2020. Question number 2 is, how did I start my locks? I started my locks with 2-strand twists, as you guys can see. Question number 3, how many locks do you have? I actually don't know. When I first started my lock, well, I'll make a story time, a separate video, story time, basically about how I got to this set of locks. I think this is either my 3rd or 4th set of locks. So yeah, I don't know how many locks I have, but I told myself that when my locks mature, then I would count them. So yeah, you have to stay tuned until my locks mature to know how many I have. Oh, that was, cringing. Question number 4 is, do you interlock or do you retwist? I retwist, but the hair in the front of my head, like I have very fine hairs in the front, and I'm thinking about interlocking those just once so the hairs can be permanently in the lock. Question number 5, how often do I wash and retwist my locks? I wash my locks about once a month, and I retwist honestly right after I wash, because those people out there with locks know after you wash your hair, you might as well retwist. I mean, unless you're free-forming or anything, but if you're, not free-forming, if you want to keep your parts and your locks separated, you need to retwist as soon as possible. Question number 6, how long did you wait before you first washed your locks? I think a month. I think about 3 weeks I waited. Question number 7, is this your first set of locks? No, it's not. Like I said earlier, this is probably, I think, my 3rd or 4th set. I can't wait to do a story time for you guys to explain to you guys how that whole process was for me and how I decided to stick with this set. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Question number 8, why did you start your locks? Honestly, I've wanted locks even since high school, but moving down here to Atlanta, I saw locks more often. Like anytime you go out, you're gonna see at least one person with locks down here in Atlanta. And actually, I remember I asked my mom back in high school if I could start my locks, and she just wasn't really approving of that. I think she just didn't think that she would like how they would look on me. But once I got to college, and I think my senior year, I went back home for a break, and I asked her if I could start them again, and she said basically that she didn't care. Like, it's my hair, I can choose what I want to do with my hair. So once she said that gave me the green light, and I think either that next day or the following weekend I started my locks. Yeah, why'd you start your locks? Because my mom gave me permission. Question number 9, what do you use to wash your locks? I use 2 different shampoos, and I've been using them since my first set. I use this Jamaican mango and lime Tingle shampoo. I really hope you guys can see that. I use this for my scalp. Feels really, really good on your scalp. That Tingle, and I love the smell of it. It really feels like you're getting a good clean out of your scalp. And then the second shampoo I use is Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo. And I just feel like this is a good shampoo. I remember when I was trying to choose my shampoo, I was doing research and trying to figure out, like, what should the shampoo not have and what, should it have. And I think the main thing was making sure that your shampoo cleanses your hair. And this definitely cleanses out my hair with shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. And it's sulfate free. I just know black hair shampoos, you're not supposed to have no sulfate. And it just says, like, all this, no, we don't have all this stuff. So I'm like, you sound good, shoot. Question number 10, what do you use to moisturize your locks? I don't use any products besides oils and shampoos on my hair because I'm trying to prevent buildup as much as possible. But these are the 2 oils that I use. I use castor oil and olive oil. And they're both by DiFeel, different feel. Yeah, these are about, you can find them honestly at any beauty supply. And this was kind of not really a bonus question, but just kind of a question I felt like you guys will want to know. What type of hair texture do you have? I believe I have the kinkiest of the kinky hair textures, but I also have multiple hair textures in my head. So in the very back of my head, I would say I have like 4C hair, and then more towards the front of my hair. You guys can see how like, not stringy, but more straight that this is. And this is completely natural hair. I haven't put any heat on my hair in years. So this is just my hair texture. I would say this is like, I don't know, because years ago I got one weave and I flat ironed my leave out. And I think that really damaged my hair and how it grows, like the texture that it grows. Cause I mean, these strands are dang near straight, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a curl. You know, I really don't know if y'all can see this. I may look really crazy right now. My hair texture in the front is definitely finer and thinner and straighter than my coarser, kinkier texture in the back. And I do think that plays a role, absolutely, because I feel like the locks in the back of my head are, I don't know if they're locking faster or they just feel more secure than the ones in the front. But I mean, they're doing their thing, you know, like seeing this one lock up. This is my favorite one to watch lock up. Actually, this one and the one in the very back of my head, I want to show you guys. Y'all see this one? This one is, oh, I can't wait to tell you guys the story. Some of my locks are more mature than others, and I can't wait to explain why. But yeah, this is also my really favorite one to watch lock up. So yeah, that's just my quick 10-11 questions about my locks. If you guys have any more that you would like for me to answer, please let me know in the comment section below, or feel free to DM me on either one of my Instagrams, or shoot, even on my Twitter, wherever. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys found this information helpful. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace and love.